Okay, disclaimer that this is just for the debate purpose and it does not reflect my point of view about this polity. Okay, I will deliver my speech in 3, 2, 1. As we know, social media has become a staple for our daily life, but we cannot deny that social media also have a negative impact in terms of influencing the democracy in this country. Okay, so what happened in this status quo right now? So we know that with the emergence of social media, we can easily get information about what is going on in this country, and we can also share our opinions in the social media. It is good thing, right? But the problem with this condition, it is very difficult to control what is happening in the internet. And since we know that democracy is from society and for society, and we know that it is quite sensitive when it comes to public opinions and responses, little problem can become a big harm with this social media. And we strongly believe that social media will cause misleading information and public clash. And as a government, we will monitor the information that appear in the internet and make sure there's no misleading information in public, and we will make all of our decision transparent, and we will delete the misunderstanding content in the internet, and we will clarify what we want and what it is for. And obviously it is for the importance of majority of society. Okay, now I'm gonna explain about on our argument on why we believe that social media can cause a problem in terms of our society. Okay, our democracy. First argument is because the social media is very vulnerable to cause a misunderstanding information in society. We know that when the government make a regulation or do something, there will always be a misleading or misunderstanding about that. Why this has happened? Because there are a group of people who want to make a chaos in this country, and in order to get some benefit from it politically. It is very dangerous because those group of people with political business will get what they want, which is a money and power that they want to abuse. For instance, when there's election in 2024, numerous article and influencer is attacking each other president's candidate with their past crime or past evilness that not all of them were true. Those information surely will get some people misunderstanding and confused about what is their preference. The second layer of this argument is about our human resource quality. We know that our people quality is not superior compared to other developed countries. So our people, they can easily get manipulated by just single statement, by just one influencer that is actually a buzzer for a political reason. What will happen if it is secure? We can predict something that usually when there's a people, when those people see one information that align with their preference, they will share it immediately without checking the fact. And the result is the false information will spread quickly all across the country, and we don't want that happen. Okay, now our second argument about the social media, it is do more harm because it can make a public clash into each other. As I mentioned before, that with the social media it is very easy to share information and our opinion. Sure, it is a good thing. However, with this, it can easily lead to a public clash. We know that in Indonesia, with our quality of people right now, there's still a number of people who are very fanatic into something. When they already believe in something, when they already believe, for example, in the second candidate, they don't care about whatever opinion that contrasts to them, especially old people that is usually very stubborn. For example, when they are already like the second candidate, for example, they will get led easily if there's a good program that the second candidate will do. For example, makan bergizi gratis. They don't care to find out about more about that program that is actually, if we think about just by logic, it is not that good. In contrast, if someone say something bad about the second candidate, they will get angry and make the unrealistic claim, or even the dangerous one is be attacking someone individually, or even led to some doxing. Those things is obviously very bad, and it is obviously limit the freedom of speech of some individual. And second layer of this argument is the educated people will contribute less and will be more lazy when they when they're gonna meet some democracy event like the election, for example. Okay, for example, if there's if they state the truth in the social media with even some evidence, some people will get offended by it and cannot believe about that fact. Eventually, people that state the truth will get lazy to share their opinions and to use their vote right even, because they think that, oh, whatever I do, the people will not care, and there's no point to vote because the majority of that low quality people will win anyways. This is very, very bad because the majority of low quality people will determine the decision, and the number of well educated people that contribute to our society is decreased. This is what the bad people want, which is to control and manipulate the low quality people to get what they want, and our country will be doomed from that moment. In a nutshell, we strongly believe that social media do more harm than good, simply because our current human resource quality is very vulnerable to lead into a misleading information and make society clash into each other. And we have to prevent that in order to make our country good again. Thank you very much.